Hello, my beautiful students. Welcome back to English Fluency, the podcast. I am Maya. I am so incredibly happy you are here to spend part of your day with us. Every time you come back to this little space, it makes it feel more warm and more alive.
Hi, Maya. Hello to all our beautiful students around the world. I am Liam. Today, we want to start by saying a big thank you to you. Thank you for listening, for learning with us, and for spending your valuable time here. It really means a lot to us.
Yes, it does. And I want to remind you of something important. Listening is a real skill. Even on days when you feel like you aren't making progress, your English is still growing. You are learning the rhythm of the language and the way words connect naturally. So don't think listening is doing nothing, it is doing a lot deeply.
That is so true. Today, we have a very important topic. We are talking about healthy habits. But Maya, I have to admit something. Last night, I looked at the clock and said, Liam, tonight you will sleep early at 10 p.m.
Oh, and did you do it, Liam?
No. At 1 a.m., I was still awake, watching a video about how to build a wooden cabin in a forest. I don't even live in a forest. I don't even like mosquitoes.
Oh, Liam, we all do that. This is the problem. Healthy habits sound so simple in theory, but then real life shows up. You make a good plan at 8 a.m., but by night you are tired, hungry, and distracted. Suddenly you are holding your phone like it pays rent.
Exactly. That is why today we are not talking about fake perfect routines. We are talking about real habits for real people. The first thing to understand is that habits are intentional choices. Intentional means you do something on purpose with awareness.
Yes, a habit is stronger when it feels like part of who you are. Instead of saying, I am trying to be healthy, try saying, I am a person who cares for my body. The first one feels temporary, but the second one feels personal. It changes your identity.
But Maya, sometimes I want to be healthy, but my environment is difficult. If there's a jar of biscuits on my table, I will eat them.
That is a huge point. Your environment is often stronger than your willpower. If your phone is beside your pillow, you will check it at night. This is what we call detrimental. Detrimental means something is harmful or makes things worse for you. Sometimes our own room is working against us.
So instead of asking, why am I so weak? I should ask, what around me is making the unhealthy choice easier? That is much kinder.
It is, and we must remember that many unhealthy habits are not about fun, they're about comfort. When we are stressed or overwhelmed, we look for a quick escape. We call this burning the candle at both ends. It means you are doing too much and using too much energy without enough rest.
I feel that. We push ourselves at work and then we scroll on our phones because we are too tired to do anything else. But that's not real rest. We need something sustainable. Sustainable means a habit you can actually keep doing for a long time.
Right. A 10-minute walk that you actually do is much better than a 1 hour workout that you never start. You have to stick to small promises. When you stick to a tiny habit, you start to trust yourself again. It builds real confidence.
But Maya, what happens when we mess up? Sometimes I have a bad week and I want to give up everything.
That's when you need to get back on track. This means returning to your good direction after you lose focus. Healthy people are not people who never fail. They are people who know how to return without shame or drama. One missed day doesn't mean you are a failure.
I love the idea of being resilient, like a tree in a storm. The tree is flexible, it bends with the wind, but it does not break. We should be resilient with our habits too. If we are too tired for a big plan, we just do a tiny version of it.
Exactly. A healthy habit is a care plan, not a punishment plan. It's about treating yourself like a human being, not a machine. We need moderation, a good balance where we don't do too much or too little.
This conversation was very restorative for me, Maya. Restorative means it helps you recover and gives you back your calm energy. I hope our students feel restorative today too.
I hope so too. Students, this week, don't try to be perfect, just try to be more intentional and more kind to your heart.
Please subscribe to English Fluency, the podcast. Share this video with a friend who is burning the candle at both ends. And tell us in the comments, what is one small habit that makes you feel cared for?
We love reading your stories from all corners of the world. Stay resilient, stay positive, and keep speaking.
This is Liam.
And this is Maya.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye bye.